Hello and welcome to another set of turns here with the False God. We are playing today as Sceleria. I have lost turn 6 and 7. So we're going to jump in on turn 8. I'll probably do 8, 9, and 10 here. Let's go ahead and we'll check the battles out. Then we'll look at the map to get everybody caught up on what was missed. Us against some tribe here. Hopefully, and not as the most... alright. The javelins didn't look that effective, but they actually were doing a great job. And we're really good against arrows with our big shields. Oh, and they all ran it off. 3 Velites lost. Very little. Yes goes ahead and attacks some independents. He's trying to mess around with some advanced scripting here, which we don't have to worry about in quite the same way. The only real danger here is hitting our own guys with water strike. Probably the cavalry shouldn't have any problems. Although they can get poisoned, but not the good Morbarks because we have PR on our bless, but the other guys can't. We lost the Knight of Yes and some Shark Tribe. Nothing too valuable. Here we got Unrest and minus tax. Thanks a lot, game. Okay. So, from what we've missed over the last couple turns, you can see we managed to get out here and secure this 26,000 population province on this key point. I was very afraid of Pythium just wandering in here because we still have a couple months left on our palisade here. It was certainly of great concern. Down here, we've got another group moving to hit these militia and light infantry. This is some 25 guys, and we're going to go ahead and take another crack at these knights. This time we brought our Retarii. I don't remember if he showed up or not in the previous video, but Scasius has shown up for us. Great unit, lots and lots of mercenaries. He's going to help us take a lot fewer losses, and then he can also do false fetters, which is great news against the cavalry. And we've brought some long dead to sort of eat the lance charges. So we're lucky nobody else managed to get here, so we're pretty happy. We should have a good chance of taking this. Now, what I know has changed is now we know where a lot of our neighbors are, and we did in the last video. So, Pythium is right here. I believe at this point we have a nap with them, and they're going to stay on this side of the river, and we're going to be on this side. We can see that Pangea is located right here. I think it's pretty crazy the game put 2 people on this island, but it did. So, Pan's here with Marignon. Relie is, of course, in the water, and we can see that they're expanding pretty rapidly. They've got a couple land provinces as well. Now, so does, Yes has got a couple land provinces. Nazca is located somewhere over here. We can see one of their flags. Not sure precisely where. Calem's down here. They're on Marignon's team. Nazca is, of course, on Relie's team. And for us, we've got Agartha located right here. And then we haven't seen where Satis, their partner, is yet. But we're not expanding super well. It's turn 8, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces. That's not very good. We're recruiting here another couple of commanders. We have no goal, I think, because we built that palisade. We've got Long Dead and some Velites. And we're going to try and muster them. We're building a palisade here as well. I guess this is the palisade we're building right now. That's using up all our gold. Our research is pretty bad. We've got just the 2 guys researching. So, but we're trying for a pair of expansions, and we've got 2 forts underway. We're behind where we should be, but not irrevocably far behind. Is what I would sort of generally put our position at. And securing this border does mean that we're not in as big of a rush to get here. So we just need to try and grab stuff up here and then stuff down here to the best of our ability. Go ahead and jump into the next turn, which should be Sceleria 9. We went ahead and found a Labyrinth of Skulls. That's good news. We'll check out exactly what that is in a minute. But in the meantime, we've got some battles. A bunch of Ysian cavalry. They can get, yeah, they can definitely get shoot up on the sides. They lost one there, and they round them. Now, these Amber clan are pretty tough. But losing more Arcs is not where you want to be. If it can be avoided, we lost one. To make sure this is the right turn, because I thought we had 2 attacks going in, and I only see 1. Yes, on land, Morvark's obviously much stronger. You can see they absolutely just toast people. They're firebrands on horses. And then we take this fight. Okay, this is what we expected. I must have changed my mind on another fight after I saved the turnip. You can see Scasius has made us a pretty good number of mercenaries here. Unfortunately, because we don't have these guys on loose, they get blocked up behind the undead, except this one guy who was clever enough to get around. And then there goes some on the wings. We'll go ahead and have knights crash in to our long dead. False fetters is going to make their defense 4. They still have a lot of protection, but it's helpful. These guys are misscripted. They should be on attack closest, not attack rear. We don't particularly care. Our problem is the knights breaking through and killing Scasius, not killing the rear, although we do eventually get there. And that allows us to finish off the rest of the knights. So we lose 15 long dead, 18 long dead. And some of the Rotari I will certainly leave as well. Okay, this is turn 9. I must have... oh! Yes, this is what happened. I remember now. Yes and I did not coordinate, and we both tried to take this province. So his army was bigger, so they went ahead and fought, and my army didn't need to fight. So that's what happened there. Labyrinth of Skulls is just 1 death gem. You know, we are not plus 8 death gems from this, and then obviously our capital. 9,000 population here. Certainly not the 26,000 that's over here. So we're a little disappointed, but it's better than nothing. We'll go ahead and move our mage on. We're going to start a palisade. We can see Agartha's up here, but no, haven't moved next to us yet. And we'll go ahead and try and take this out with the remains of this force, which has not a lot, but we will get, you know, again, 66 mercenaries. And there's only 20 guys here. Palisade, 2 months left. We're still making soulless. Soulless are the most efficient when you have corpses available. And then we'll switch to long dead, but we don't. So palisade, palisade, palisade. 3 palisades going up. In terms of recruitment, just some of these Hastati and some more mages. So relatively calm again here. Only looking at 1 expansion, so it's really slow expansion. Turn 9, we have 9 provinces. Now we have sort of sealed off a good number of provinces, so we still have, you know, a lot that we can go and take. But definitely a slow start. Not where we want to be. We are reanimating as many dead as we can. We're sending out another force here with Fadius. And they're probably going to attack some of these. All right, let's jump to turn 10. We'll see. That's probably the last turn we'll do this one, because I think I did turn 11 live, but I guess I'll actually have to pause and check that. So our standard force, Velites, going up against regular generics. Usually we want a nice lance hit here, otherwise we can get overwhelmed sometimes, but we get the corner. Chop through these heavy infantry. Archers don't do anything to us. We lose 4 Velites. It's okay. I mean, we're never going to have attritionless anything. More of Arcs are just, again, Terminators with firebrands. And kaboom! I mean, they just blow up these squares. Now, again, the fact that people are surviving, they can get in danger. Doesn't look like any of them had any problems. But when they get surrounded, you can get enough attacks, you can pop Glamour. Here, we're essentially expanding with Scasius and like a tiny bit of other stuff. But mostly we're relying on his mercenaries to get the job done. And they do. There's 3 long dead. And we get 32 more unrest. We have luck 3, although I don't know if we have it. We don't have any luck in the place where this happens, so it's sort of not luck's fault. We're going to try and take this out. And now we can see Satis. It's over here. And we can see that this Agarthan force has taken this and moved up next to our province we're trying to take. We're 3 months away on this palisade. Now I think this is the turn. No, not yet. At some point we'll reach out to them for a nap, but I don't think it's just yet. So this turn we're just going to go for another double expand. The geography is just really difficult here. In a lot of ways, this throne and this throne sort of complicate our movements. So I definitely think that we could have done expansion a lot better, but I do think that the geography played some role in some of our issues expanding super well. We're continuing to recruit mages and more human troops. 2 months away, 1 month away, we're building our palisade and our temple, so we're going to start to be able to pump out more of our cultists. And then from there, we can start the armies of the dead production that we all know and love. So I'm going to go ahead and take a quick pause and see if I already recorded turn 11. Because if I did, I will stop here, and if not, we'll keep going. All right, I did not record 11 yet, but I did record 12, so we'll go ahead and record 11. Okay. More fights. We'll just go ahead. Keep watching him. For the most part, again, I mean, these guys I think are. Okay. I thought they had a fire malice, but I guess not. But it's really the same Yis-based story, although this one did get their glamour popped. But they go ahead and chop right through. We go ahead and attack and some independence. We've got the Solus are undisciplined, so they're sort of marching forwards. But they're a little bit slower too, that's why we put them there. We are going to have no problems, just a question of casualties. We lose 13 long dead, 10 Solus, and 3 Velites. Yeah. Sure about that. I think this may be a loss. Yeah, we went ahead and he got routed here, which is tough. And I can't see how many retreated successfully, but all of them did get away, so we'll just have to hope that they retreated okay. And then we're going to go ahead and offshore lose this. It's been a long time, but there's a lot of horse tribe here. And I think I was just like, well, I don't want to send the armies back, because that's silly. Our only hope is that they're sort of split and arrows aren't that effective against us, so we might be able to chop through one side and rout them. They get routed, but we only routed the one squad, and then we die. So not great expansion coming out from us. Either. 6 air gems is nice. So, like, this is sort of the problem, right? This force was here. They had nowhere else to go. It's going to take them 1, 2, 3, 4 turns to either get back or be reinforced. I thought it was worth it to sort of take this risk. And it doesn't appear to have paid off, but, you know, sometimes that's how it goes. Here, we've gotten some more troops together, some long dead, actually some Solus, and we're going to go ahead and try and fight into these trolls. And there is a triple death here, so death sight for sure. Trying to remember if there was any more. Doesn't look like it. So we'll have to make sure to dark knowledge this bad boy when we get access to it. Agartha moves down here. They've got a bunch of these shard guard and some statues. We're going to go ahead and take out some barbs. We finished our first fort, so now we're reanimating and we're making more cultists. This fort will finish next turn, and this has a temple being made, and we're going to recruit up more human troops. probably take those human troops to look down this way in the upcoming turns. So it's turn 11. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 provinces. Yeah, we certainly didn't hit 20 by 12, that's for sure. But I don't know. We could have. I thought I was taking the option that was even better at expanding too. I went more cultists early for extra long dead compared to what I had seen recommended. So maybe I messed that up somehow, or maybe I'm just doing badly, or maybe we just have unlucky indies. I don't know, or we're just unlucky in general. But in any event, this is turn 11. We're 2 turns away on this palisade. We're going to search, and then next turn we'll probably look to build our temple here. And the borders are starting to be defined here between Yis and Relie. So, scary stuff. But thanks everyone for joining me. Excuse me. And I hope everyone enjoyed it. And thanks for sticking around. Have a nice day.